that was quick. That was fast. Really, really fast. I hope you enjoyed the live with the Earth sign reading. If you haven't read that, it's the live right before this one.
Hey, lady.
And it's you. What's up? What's up?
Girl, it's hot. Are you not hot?
I know it's hot. I don't go out there.
I'm sitting, this window is heating me up. And then the
Man.
sun sets. My window faces the west, so when the sun sets.
Oh. Yeah, I don't. I'm gonna jump in here real quick and put all of our
Are we
links.
live already?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hold on. Let me come right back in. Hold on. Let me jump out, come right back in.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. Today we're gonna do some free tarot readings for you guys. And one of these days, I'll have everything straight. Just not today. Today is not that day, apparently. I will. It is. I'm very well determined to make sure. But in the meantime, Cassandra's channel is Kass Tarot. If you have not seen her channel, she does some interesting readings on celebrities, on political figures, on their crazy stories and what goes down. And I have just saved all the information below this video. If you'd like to book a reading with either one of us, we're also taking emailed readings. If you would like an emailed reading, we're charging $25 for the emailed reading. You can always just email us and ask for a quick read.
All right, I'm back. I'm ready.
And for some folks, I think it's easier to get an emailed reading, especially if you're wanting to keep your privacy. That's the best way I can put it. Yes. So, hello. There we go.
Hello. How's everybody been today? You and Heather have been busy today. I was on TikTok. Y'all were over here.
Oh, really? You were on TikTok. That's great. Yeah, I think we're going to be doing the same, bouncing to Facebook and TikTok, and we're going to be doing the same thing.
It's fun.
It is fun. I love reading with, but we have Libra moon, so of course it would be fun.
Yeah, we do.
It would be fun.
Yep. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Maurice is here.
Hello, Governor.
Miriam, Maurice is here.
Oh, is he home or is he in the? Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
You. You.
Hey, Derek. Hey, Shiva. How y'all doing?
You.
That's why I jumped off right quick, because I'm using one device, so I had to share the link.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I sent the link to join in.
Okay. Yeah. Here, we can make Maurice a moderator. There we go.
That means you got to stick here for the whole time.
You have the power. Now, occasionally, moderators, if you don't know the gig, please protect us from crazy trolls. Also, please be kind and not fight or get sharp with people in the chats. We're just going to escort them quietly out of the room if there's an issue. Also, moderators, if you could grab the links one by one that are underneath. I think Amy or something keeps like a Microsoft Word something open, and or at least that's the way maybe Carol used to do it, Carol Leanne. And
How
just
is
drop it in the
Carol?
chat for people. I don't know, because I lost my whole setup from last time.
Oh,
It's all
yeah.
gone. So people have been finding me here and there. I still have the
Yeah.
Patreon channel. That link is down below if you want the Patreon content. Hello, the world of Ragus. Germany. Hello.
Wow. Wow.
Hi, Derek's video world. I'm 14. Is this family friendly? This is not done for family. No. Check out.
Yeah. Look, I went live, I think it was about midnight last night. Because, you know, my sleep schedule be off. I'm a night owl. I had somebody in there from South Africa. I was like, oh, I am on it.
I had one of the most incredible readings with someone from Africa. And she was the most amazing person. I was, I mean, we were still in the greenhouse, so maybe I was still green at doing the channels, but
Right.
man, she came in and I put the cards down. Like there was a lot of respect, a lot of dignity. You want the story? You look at me like
Sure.
you want the story. Oh,
You know I do.
that story.
You know I
All
do.
right.
You know I do. Quit playing with me, Miriam. Give it to me.
It's powerful. It's powerful story, this one.
Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready.
This is one of the ladies that made me understand my position just by what happened. Okay, so she books a reading with me. It's quiet. I'm ready. We get on the connection. It's like a WhatsApp thing. And I greet her and I can feel her and I just put the cards down. And when she clicked on, I could feel in spirit. I could feel her spirit guides walked up. They were all Jewish. They were all Hasidic Jews with curls on the sideburns and the hat. All three of them walk in with this woman from Africa. Now, I want to say that she was from Nigeria. And I could feel the dudes, and she's telling me, you know, Miriam, I need to see what God has for me. And, you know, I want to know what God's mind is on such and such and so and so. And immediately her spirit team starts talking to me, just direct at me. And I'm like appreciative because that's how I like information.
Direct. Get to the point.
So this is what they tell me. These three Hasidic Jews that come in with this lady. Because I asked her, I was like, ma'am, are you Jewish? And she was like, you know, I have always felt like I was Jewish. And I was like, ma'am, I got three Hasidic Jews standing in front of me. What the heck's going on? And she was like, oh, that's who they are. And I'm like, yeah. So they tell me straight up, they go, there are four of us. We are three in the spirit. She is our fourth. She's the one that volunteered to come down and do it because she's like the most sassy, pretty much, of us four. But we wanted to prove something could be done. And they said that we put her in the worst possible position starting out. So she was a female born in Nigeria, which means, you know, girls are not valued in that culture.
Right.
You know, she was a female. She was born into a house with AIDS, where the parents had AIDS. Okay.
Oh, so that's taboo already.
She has the disease.
Oh, wow.
Right? We made sure that she was African. Okay, she was, you could almost say she was at the lowest of the lowest of the lowest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, a girl with like 6th grade education. And they said we wanted to prove something, and she's the one that chose to do it. And I said, ma'am, who are you? You know, who are you? And she's crying because I don't think she ever got to talk with her team.
Before
And she
then.
said, Miriam, I was born African, a female in a family with AIDS. She said, I was a girl, which means they didn't want to educate me. I had to educate myself. She said, with the tool of education, I kept educating myself. And she said, I grew up to become, she is an ambassador of Nigeria to the UN. And her whole gig is to go all over the continent of Africa to make sure that girls get a chance to learn. And what
Hot
she has
damn.
proven with her life, like I asked the Hasidic Jews, I was like, wow, dude, how did this, like, what is, like, I got chills just even telling the story. And the Hasidic
Right.
Jews said, we wanted to prove that even the lowest of low deserved dignity. Dignity.
Wow.
And I was just like, boom, done. Wow, this woman, like she already knew that she would become great even as a little girl, and she didn't
Mm-hmm.
care her circumstances. The lowest of the low still deserves dignity. And I
Wow.
mean, this woman, I wish I could introduce her to you. She's
So
powerhouse of a woman.
did you even use the cards?
Not at all. No, I just channeled because they had instruction
Yeah.
for her and they had encouragement and verification. There was also a lot of joking around because they all four are like best friends or something. And I think it was
Yeah.
some, after a lot of the genocide and stuff that had gone on in the world and the mistreatment of people,
Mm.
they wanted to prove a point that it is a human right to have dignity. That's what they said.
It's
It is
right.
a human right to have dignity, and even the lowest of low. It's a very powerful story. Very powerful.
Oh wow. Well, go ahead. Yeah, we needed to hear that. We did. Yes. What you think? What you think? The divine has it will blow your mind.
Blow
The
your
plans
mind,
of the
man.
divine will blow your mind.
Blow your
Wow.
mind. So,
So,
this is Kassandra, and she is with Kass Tarot. Her information is down below. You're more than welcome to get a reading with her. She's also doing $25 email readings, if that works better for you. The links are all down below. I have an announcement, though, if you just give me a second, Kassandra. I was
I'm not here.
notified 2 days ago, I got an email from one of my subscribers from the Patreon channel, and she was asking for help, whatever help I could get. And she is a female who was harmed. She was attacked. And there was, how would you put it? It's something that happens with women. I know there's another reader on here and she uses things like grape.
Yeah.
She is pregnant. She is pregnant and she is homeless after the attack. She's living out of her car. The town that she is filled with a lot of these people who are violent with her and want to hurt her and harm her. I don't think she's in a safe place right now, but she needs our help and she needs our support. And if you would like to contribute towards supporting her, because she's one of us, she is one
Mm-hmm.
of us. And with Neptune and Aries, I have discovered that we're going to be finding out a lot about individuals who have been harmed. And those things in past lives will be reversing out. So it has to return and be cleaned up but like I read her chart, and in a past life, I could see that someone had raped her and took the child from her. I don't know if they sold the child, I don't know, but I could see their home was taken from her, quite possibly from soldiers, and that the events had happened. In this lifetime, it started to repeat itself because Neptune is in a entirely new era. Okay. She called me because she didn't know what to do. And I'm looking at Neptune and Aries going, oh, this how it's going to be? This is how it's going to be. Okay. Individuals who are showing some sort of aggression and harm. And Neptune is here to take those old storylines and dissolve. Whatever's in Neptune gets dissolved and kind of scattered out into the universe. So it's like a particle, and they all just kind of float away. So if you'd like to help her out, go ahead and send me an email at pointyourcompass@gmail.com so that we can get her the support that she needs. We were able to get her to a safe place, but she's still in need of our support.
That's good. Is she still in state, or have she gotten out of state yet?
No, she's still in state still. I've been very worried about her, like insane.
Bless her heart. Got a question for you. You brought up when you were explaining her chart and a past life of hers, and how Neptune is a cycle that's repeating. So here's my question. Would that lifetime, would that have been her most recent lifetime? Do the cycles repeat through every lifetime? Or could that have been like that lifetime was in the 17, say it was the 1500s that you're talking about,
You
and
really
she's had
want to know
another
my
lifetime?
answer?
Yeah.
Because I'm a nerd. You know this.
Of course.
I have gotten to the point where I can see, and I'll have to remember how I do it. I think I've done it for so long, I can see the mimicry. It's a mimicry, but the attachments to what was going on historically. So we've been sitting in a space for like the past maybe 2 years. We've been sitting in a space of like 1850. There's been a space of the late 1400s. You know what popped up the other day, like 2 or 3 days ago, I saw the 10, like 1027. And I'm like, oh crap, dude. Because we've been in 1880.
So it's like we changed timeline throughout the years?
No. Time is actually a spiral, right? So if we're on this slinky thing, you're in one spot and you look straight up and straight down. That's how time. So I'm able to actually clock where in time we are now, and we're undoing that thing that happened. So if you were on side A in 1892, this time you're on side B in 2025. And I'm able to clock it with the large planetary movements and then the mimicry of what's happening in history. I know enough history to kind of go in and be like, oh, bitches, we're here and here and here, up and down the timeline. But Neptune is here to dissolve those things. And Pluto and Aquarius, I mean, we have three freaking major planets moving signs at the same time, and then Jupiter leaving Gemini. So it's like, but Neptune takes a 225-year loop, and with Neptune in Aries, it's not like Neptune in Gemini or Neptune in no. Aries is the beginning. Aries is the start. So it's like a fresh new slate, which is why I think we're on the other side right now.
Awesome.
Also, man, I'm nuts about this stuff. Why you get me started?
I couldn't help it. I was curious. You said it, and it was like, oh, it came to me. Spirit is provoking. They invoking you.
I'm telling you,
iron sharpens iron.
When I look at the charts, that's the other thing. You stare at a chart, and you'll see things. You'll come back again and look at it. You'll see other things. It changes on you, and you're like, whoa. And I think a lot of that is because we're moving on this loop thing. But yeah, I'm an evolutionary astrologer, for those of you that don't know. And what that means is I can look at your past lives. I can see how it connects to this one. I can see which direction your soul is trying to shoot for. And I can tell you what your soul purpose is, like why you are here in the first freaking place. And those things that karmically, no, don't touch, and those things that you go towards. I also, in the reading, will do the spiritual gifts. It's really kind of cool with the spiritual gifts because when I lay it all out and go, this is who you are spiritually, these are your gifts, this is where you're supposed to go to use them. Now go, and the
Yeah.
person will look at me and be like, whoa. So if you've never had an evolutionary astrology chart reading, it is a very, very special, unique kind of astrology chart reading. Not everybody has the skill. So, there's
No.
the financial astrologers and the relationship astrologers and the career astrologers. But me, I'm worried about your soul. Where the F, what are you doing here? Number one, what are you doing here? And where are you going? And let's get you on that track. So those links are down below if you want that reading.
Yes. So we have questions, y'all. What's going on? In this time,
Thought that was a song. So
are you being robbed? Are you, Journey?
Joe Bob is asking some good questions.
Latoya wanting a general read. Let's jump on Latoya. Hey, Latoya.
Joe
What's a
Bob
general
wants
read?
proof that we have the skill we have.
Well,
At this
sit back and
point,
watch.
sit back and watch.
That's the best thing I can tell you, sugar.
It's not like I did this to myself, okay? I woke up this way.
What Beyonce said, we woke up like this.
Woke up like this.
We woke up like
Where's the
this.
pancakes?
All right, Latoya. May I get a general, whatever comes out for me, like and subscribe. Thank you, darling. Hit. Make sure you subscribe here with Heather's channel. Hit me up too with Kass Tarot. Follow us on the TikTokies and all the different things. Okay. So you okay, Miss Latoya? Oh, this is good. This gonna be good, Latoya. First card out is the yin yang. That's male, female, masculine, feminine balance that comes out, and it's in the upright. So it tells me more of you're leaning, you're feminine. According to the name, you're feminine. I'm not assuming. I know your pronoun, but I'm gonna go that you're in the feminine with Latoya. Okay. And you're moving into like your soft area more, not soft era, soft life. You know how they're talking about that, the demure and all of that. But it's like you are embracing loving on you as a woman, loving on you as a girl, discovering what that feminine power means. That has been something that you have been really going through lately. Not just lately, it's been a while. It's been culminating that you've been working on that. And right here is telling me to tell you to stay in that energy. It works for you. But then now we got an area here where you haven't been speaking up about something. Something's going on with your throat chakra here with Archangel Gabriel in your fifth chakra. So there's something you need to speak up about that you've been holding in, and maybe you're holding it in because of uh you don't want to come off too masculine, you don't want to come off too rough, and then always remember 80% of arguments is not what you say but how you say them. So you're trying to be mindful of that, but don't be so mindful of that you just shrink back and don't let your voice be heard. You stand up for yourself or let yourself be known. Don't get walked over. Okay, now don't do that. And if you have been speaking, I feel like it was a little blockage here. But if you have been speaking, I feel like you recently, as you're walking into your divine femininity and knowing who you are, and you're feeling more of your life purpose, and you feel like you're in that groove, it's making you more stronger to speak out. You may have started to speak out more lately and stand your truth. And people like maybe talking and you speak up and they be like, oh, really? Okay. Well, you know what? She got a point. Yeah, you're being heard. You're being recognized. You're being seen for your intelligence and your knowledge. Last card I got here for you is the sun. You can't beat that, boo. You can I ain't even gotta pull no tarot on this for you. The message for you is the sun keeps shining. And also something coming up Leo season for you too. Something that's good, something you've been waiting on, or maybe I know it's not something waiting on. I mean, unexpected. It's something that you've been you've been manifesting. I'm hearing scripting. That's something I just recently discovered. Scripting, which is not really recently discovered it. I just the new word they got for writing down your manifestations, writing down your goals, vision boards, journals, things of that nature. But I feel like that you keep a journal. You got some. You write down things. You know you don't mind writing. I don't like to write. I should. I would be a hell of a lot farther in life if I kept up with it. But I feel that, hey, Angel! Angel's here to
Angel.
say hi.
Oh, it's your
That's the
friend.
I was talking about you. I've got to
It's
get you
your
guys on the phone together. Yeah.
friend.
I've got to get you guys
Hello,
on here together.
friend.
Yes. But yeah, the sun here. There's something good coming and something that you were looking forward to or have been looking forward to. I feel like there's gonna be some type of development in Leo season. Um, I'm not going to say, hopefully it's monetary. I always want monetary blessings. We love the currency. We take the wealth always. We always have more money than we need. But something is going to happen in your life in Leo season that's going to give you some joy. Something you've been anticipating and waiting on is coming that way. So that's what I got for you, Latoya. I hope it was helpful. Hopefully it's like some confirmation here. You know, the guy asks, how does this work? And if we do what we do, when Miriam and I talk, and we're talking with our spirit guides, our angels, and our ancestors, we are talking to people that are also seeking this knowledge. They've been talking to their spirit guides and they've been praying to the divine. And whatever we tell you should be some type of confirmation. Now, if it comes out the blue, you know, that's something you took away, say, okay, that's something I could watch out for. But this should be confirmation. I hope I'm confirming for Latoya what she's been looking for. But I do see some good it's good. Leo season, girl. Oh, it's I can feel it. It got me excited. All right, I'm done. I'm done because it got me excited. Just that card alone. Go on, girl. Gamer boy has a question. Are you working on Gamer boy?
Tess, I know that you can hear it in the tone of my voice. The contract here, like, they are very concerned about your
Go ahead.
ability to handle the workload. And I mean, it keeps repeating like 4 different times I've seen it where they're like, you know, she'd make a wonderful partner, but we're very concerned about her carrying the workload. And like 3 times, 4 times, it keeps coming out. You know, as an independent. And if there's a friendship or a friend connection attached to this, they're looking at it like, again, the relational part that you have is really great. And, you know, they're seeing you as kind of small beings compared to what it is that they need. Yeah. So, like, giving you a shot, giving you a chance. They just don't think that you can, babe. And I know that you'd rather hear it straight so you can keep it rolling. I know you like that, but that's kind of what I have. There's another opportunity right here, and something that it's sort of like an extra stream of revenue that you've been thinking about doing or something, you know, and it shows it's better to put your energy towards that and to stop waiting for this company to kind of contact you back. Because this other thing that you've got in your brain is already like ticking, it's already chewing. And if you've I'm hearing also that you were looking at purchasing new equipment or new, I don't know, maybe even hiring more people. In a sense, it's sort of like trying to spread out the workload, but there is something new that's coming up. Yeah, this rejection is supposed to be pushing you on purpose, like Dude, this happened. I had this talk with this friend. Like, if you wanted me to go in that direction, I would have just gone. You just had to tell me. You didn't have to create all of this kablooey behind me, the poo. You didn't have to do this and make it hurt that bad. You could have just told me. I think I was talking to Heather about that, because that's sort of what I see, that it pushes you into this place where you have to put yourself in a spotlight in some sort of way that you hadn't done before. And this is like having heard that message before, like, oh, I know I'm supposed to be doing that part, whether it's signage, whether it's billboards, whether it's social media. Not quite sure, but that showcasing is missing from a portfolio or from a business plan or something like that. But the rejection is seriously meant to kind of push you into this different thing where you're going to have to lose. They did this to all of us. You're not the only one, darling. They did this to all of us. If there's a court case or something like that and you're waiting for a discharge before you can try to do something here, there is a worry and a concern about a soulmate, soul contract person, and waiting for their situation to change before you take action in some way. Yeah, there's going to be a message that comes out, like a plan that comes out with this other person that's coming. Don't doubt them when they show up, because this person could be a Gemini, an Aries, or another Capricorn like you. And man, this person's ready to go. They've actually found a different way here that people, like, I don't know if somebody told you, it looks like an ex or a family. It looks like an ex. It's like someone who's telling you something really harsh, like, you can't do it. You're never going to be able to get there. I don't know who you think you are, that sort of thing. They lied. You just needed the right person with you, beside you. And with the right person, it's like almost like it looks tempting, too good to be true, but it's true. It's true. It's like, holy moly, if you need to move, if you need to sell something and let it go so that you can move, that's what the rejection thing is talking about here. Yeah, it's trying to put you in a different geographical location because where you're at isn't working. And if it's like leaving a regular job to go finally work on the business end, that's what it's trying to push you towards. So whatever it is that you're still holding on to, you may not even think that you're attached, but we've all had to like put a sacrifice down. It's like Monopoly when you pay $200. We had to pay, all of us. So you're not the only one, but you already know. It's that you don't know if there's going to be someone on the other end of that trip, and there is someone that you're going to be very, very happy with.
Okay, I went. Mercy went outside so I could use the iPad, y'all, and I could chat.
Okay, I wrapped up. You're welcome, Tess. You're welcome.
Okay, what's your question, Dawn? Could you type your question in the chat? I got
Hey,
Dawn.
Dawn. It's Heather, or it's Dawn. Hello, Dawn. I'm like, Heather, it's
I've got Dawn. Oh, you gonna do Dawn?
No, you do Dawn.
Okay, cool beans. There's a list. We have a list tonight. Yay!
We have a list.
Yeah, Heather has a list for us. Yeah.
Thank you, Heather, for collecting the questions for us. it makes it that much easier on us. Thanks for reducing our workload.
Ooh, you going to a concert. Let's see. Ooh, Heather. Let's see what's going on when she hits the concert.
Mm-mm.
Okay, she wants to go to the concert. Tell me about Heather around the concert. What's the tea with Heather and the concert? Would you meet somebody? Three of Pentacles. You're gonna meet somebody. I think you're gonna meet more than one somebody. But there's some you're gonna make some connections at the concert on the 5th. What else I see here? A Two of Cups. You might even run into a soulmate, one of them. That's not gonna be the only person you run into or meet, Heather, but I feel like there's gonna be a soul connection made there. And hey, we have more than one soulmate. You might make a couple of soul connections there. So that's cute. What else we got for Heather? Oh, okay, but I don't think they're going to be anything long term, to be honest with you. With this Ace of Swords in reverse here, I think you're going to meet some people that you're going to make some connections with. Take your time, enjoy it, have fun. Don't um don't be, trying to force anything or rush anything. Just enjoy yourself. It's the summertime. The concert is just July 5th. That's the middle of summer, right after the 4th of July. Make sure you enjoy yourself and these people. It's going to be more than one. There might be some people that have children, and children might have an issue with this. I don't know if you have children or who you meet may have children, but I see there's going to be, something going on here. Maybe a lighter complected male, more light skinned than dark skinned. Tell me more about who she might meet at the thing. Courting man, uniform, professional male. So he won't be broke. He won't be like the last person that bought a ticket, got it for cheap or free or anything. This person that you meet won't be broke. They may work in a, wear a uniform when they work or whatever, more of the lighter complexion. They may be a single father or have children or you have children, but children will be a factor in how you all, deal with each other. And dang, what's jumping out here now? Let me give me one more here on who she might meet at the concert. This one flipped over. Okay, so we got one. You have one. I see two. I told you I see more. It was more than one. It's more than one. Okay, girl. So I see a lighter skinned guy that's gonna come in. He may have like the funny color hazel eyes or something too, honey. And I feel like he may be more of a younger age, if not a little younger than you, right where you are. Then I see this darker male here. He looks like he may be a little older though. But he's, chocolate with maybe some wavy hair here. It you see. And then we got the courting man. So it's up to three guys. And this one here, this courting man may be honest with you, he may be working the concert, a promoter, or working in a uniform, security or something, or I don't know exactly what all types of people working in an arena or at a stadium or at an event venue. So like I said, I saw three. I see at least three of them. And that other one, the one that you might meet there that's working, may be of a different ethnicity from you. All right, Dawn, I don't know. But that's what I get. But with that said, this is not, oh, I've met the one. Oh, I'm going to be with him forever. No, I'm not saying that forever. But I'm saying what you're going to meet here, enjoy yourself this summer. You're going to have some options on who you want to go out with, where you want to go, and you're going to make some soul connections here. At least one, if not all, at least one of these will be a soul connection here, and you'll know how to move forward from there. But enjoy the concert. And I'm nosy. Who you going to see, girl? But enjoy the concert. Hope that was helpful.
I've got gamer
All right.
boy, gamer boys.
Okay. Prove it away. Oh, baby. Let's see, baby. Give me just a minute. Let me see who we got going next now. Prove it. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, Smokey Robinson. Oh, girl, you gonna have a ball. That's gonna be. Oh, I want to go. Hmm. All right, Gamer
Um,
Boy. Epic
gamer
is
boys,
next.
I've
Okay.
got your book. here.
Gratitude to you, Dawn, for letting me read for you. Enjoy, darling. Oh, Tower of Power. Oh, that's going to be fun. Oh, yeah. Go ahead, girl. You moving to Tennessee? That's my home state, Tennessee. I'm from Jackson. Yeah, it is fun, Angel. I'm telling you, it's fun. I have fun when I read with you guys. We just checking it out. It's even funner when I have an iPad. Mercy's not hogging it. So, Eka, let's see what your question is, because I think I saw it up here
Gamer
earlier.
boys, look me in the eyeball right now. There is someone very, very close to you that you need to be silent with. You need to move in stealth mode. There's a person that's close to you that wants you to talk about your book. Okay. They can't find out you're doing this or they're going to steal it. They're greedy, and they've proven to be greedy in the past. Okay. They've also kind of, like if you were inspired or had passion towards this book and completing this book, they kind of like put a bucket of water on the fire and said, it'll never go anywhere. It'll never do anything. It feels to me, gamer boys, like this is a female. I'm feeling like a female. It's a female who's trying to explain herself and the other person is like shutting them down. But they don't know, like they've created a lot of emotional disruption over this project of yours. They think it's a waste of time. They don't think it's going to go anywhere. And the whole time, there's someone listening. They think that you have put, it's crazy, as they think it's all a bunch of mush, whatever this person is saying. You know, they F with your head. They F with your head and they create a push-pull between you. But for number one, I'm just going to say this. They don't read those kind of books anyway. That's number one. And they're not a professional in that thing either. So they don't know how the business end of publishing and editing or whatever that is, they don't understand how it works. Okay. So you're actually in this struggle with a person who's ignorant. They're ignorant. And yeah, like they really don't. This person could also be like crazy about controlling things with money. It could be a mother figure. It's like someone saying you can't eat a book. It's like that. You can't eat a book. That's never going to be a real job, or it's never going to be enough to like financially provide for anything. And it's almost like you had to choose for yourself to either you had to separate yourself from this person so that you could continue what you knew you had to complete, or hang around them and just hear them just in your head. You may have been the one to try to persuade them, convince them, because you wanted to keep the relationship. But like I said, they're ignorant to the game. Is gamer boys here? I don't see gamer boys. Are you here? Can you let me know in the chat? Anyway, okay, cool. What I see is a financial opportunity that's coming out of this. It's almost like you had to separate yourself out from this person. And as soon as you shut the door on them and you kind of created some space between you and them, all of a sudden I have this financial opportunity sort of showing up. I'm hearing that there have been ideas around creating the cover art, the art, something of the cover of the book and how we want those things to look like, may have been a little, I don't know. I don't know why it's sort of like the cover of the book has a seductive quality to it, but it may also be dark, sharp. I get almost like sneaking off to do this by yourself without letting anyone know. You've also become much more attached to the project in a way that you weren't before because of that fight or that struggle with the person you had to separate from. Sort of like, it's mine, and I'm going to guard it, and I'm going to keep it, and I'm going to hold it, and I'm going to find what it is that I need to be able to move forward. Oh, snap. Oh, look at that. Lovers. Okay. Tower. I think this Lovers card is an actual, it's like, should I make a choice to go in with, and I don't know how it's going to turn out? And the answer actually is, yeah, dang, dude. As soon as you cut that other person off, I have a committed, like, somebody here. I don't know if you're looking to sign up with a publisher. If they haven't called you yet, they're going to. If you've submitted your works to a publisher, they're going to call you back. If you have, because it shows me that you've tried to submit it. I think I saw it earlier. There's like trying to figure out how to submit the work. And it may take 3 different tries before you hit the right one. And then you're like, is this person for real or are they not for real? 2 of Cups. Really? I had the Lovers, I had the 6 of Cups, and now I have the 2 of Cups. Okay,
Love
get off
everywhere.
my channel, dude, because you're gonna be just fine. Like, this person's been waiting on somebody like you. Like, they've seriously been waiting on somebody who could actually take all of those dark things and like piece it together into words, you know? They love your idea of the art. They love that you have this ability to take what's inside of you and like literally make it lyrical in a sense, almost lyrical in a sense. Man, I got people over here clapping. This is nuts. I also have, oh, hello, gamer. I don't know if you have a son. Your son's all right. I'm supposed to tell you that, gamer boys. Your son's all right. You ain't got to worry about nothing. If there is a son. If it's not, it's a nephew or something. There's a female as well. Not doing as good. Feels like the female's been making some poor choices lately. I'm hearing skip out on school. It's not the first time this problem has arisen. It's very difficult to try to explain to this person responsibilities that have to, like, obligations to the house that you live in, respecting of rules just out of courtesy to one another, the expression of love without having to say rules all the time to this person. Feels like a sister. If you have a sister and they've been invasive of your privacy, of your thoughts, like a negative Nelly, I'm hearing that there's been tears over this. Someone, maybe it feels like a female that's younger that's crying, you know, like a child. And the truth is, I'm just going to be honest with you. You would love to go in there and help. You would love to go in there and kind of save a situation. It's like you have to choose your calling right now. And it's like you got to leave the rest up to God, because it's not that you don't want to. It's that you feel like there's a clock that's ticking and something around this needs to be completed now, because you know it's time. Spirit knows it's time. It's heartbreaking almost. There's someone in prison. I don't know, it's male. I'm hearing uncle. I don't know if that's correct. You'll have to tell us. This person wants to reunite with you and kind of rebuild a bridge with you in some sort of way, and you don't want anything to do with this person, but they're changed. They changed from the inside out, is what God is saying. Is this person has changed from the inside out. It's only fair for you to hear this person out. It's only fair. There are things you don't know. I'm also hearing that this person loves to check the mail. You know, they wait to see for pictures or certain things. You never left their mind, ever. It's time for everyone to return home, to the place of home, to be reminded that home and family is where you're actually supposed to let your guard down and to relax and to rest. It's very difficult to do with everybody spread out all over the place. I think you already know that, though. Also, because of your, because I get that you're kind of meek. You may have loud opinions in your head, but it feels to me like you don't say that a whole lot. You just let people be people, is what I'm feeling. And unfortunately, now is not one of those times, because you're going to be, the Lord is showing me that there's a needle with thread, that you're very shortly, soon, going to have the ability to begin taking those sharp things that hurt and showing everybody how to weave it all together, you know, to enclose everybody and keep everyone safe. It's a pinprick to the heart, is what I'm hearing. Someone may be concerned and worried about a person who's going to transition. Some of you may not know this person's going to, it may be the uncle. So we don't have much time. Reparations. I'm hearing that word, reparations. If it's something that he would repeat often, there's somebody saying that word. And Spirit is saying there is no such thing, not for certain actions. There's no scooping out the rest of that pain and completely eliminating it. We learn to live with it. It's because they're showing me kind of reaching down into a deep well, you know, where all the leaves are and the pine needles and stuff. You're still going to have residue left over. There's no 100%. So at some point, your own grace has to rise, like the water would rise above it, and just let it settle at the bottom. I don't know why I'm supposed to tell you that, but maybe you already knew. All right, I'm going to shut up because this is not a personal reading. Hope that helps.
Good beans, cool beans.
Shut up.
So is the name Eke is who I'm speaking to. Please forgive me for mispronouncing your name. But you want to know about moving to Tennessee? That's my home state. I grew up in Jackson, Tennessee. So with that said, lovely, lovely ma'am, I got two cards: success and yes. It's going to happen this summer. It's going to happen. I do have look for a sign that comes up, and that tells me I want to do some clarifies on that. Something it's going to come quickly. The communication here about your move and collaborating with someone to make you move. So when I see this Three of Pentacles here, that's contracts and collaborations and recognition. I come down here, I pull another card. We got contract in reverse. So do be careful of your contract. If you guys are going to contract a place to live, before and like get everything done before you move. You're going to move without physically seeing the place. Do be careful to dot your I's, cross your T's with that. I feel like you've been feeling a little anxious about this move. Don't worry, it is going to work out. You know, things may not be moving as quickly as you would like, but you're going to see an upswing in the next few days. Next few days, next few weeks, there's going to be, I would say, like 3 weeks here. That's what I'm looking, maybe a 3 week window, because I'm keep getting drawn to this Three of Pentacles, and it's the summer. So I feel like the next 3 weeks that you hear something in terms of you being able to lock down housing or job that you're looking forward to, whatever that contract is going to be. Now, also, I don't know what your sign is, but I got a fire sign woman here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that I do believe is going to assist you when you come to your contracting, whether you're the realtor you might end up getting a realtor to help you find property, find a home, an apartment, place to move to. And then with the justice card here, I feel like things are going to be come out and work out in your favor with this. But this Queen Pentacles in this deck tells me she might be a little shrewd here, a little fancy with, not fancy, but quick with the pen. So be sure that you read your contract, get it read over, and that all the fees and things are adding up. That somebody may not be, getting a little something extra here and there. I'm not speaking ill will of this woman. I don't feel like she's coming ill will, but always just watch everything. Watch it. Always that. But I feel like this is going to I feel like home. It's going to be a good move. I don't know if you're from Tennessee or if somebody in your family is from Tennessee, but this is going to be like you're going to have this feeling of like a home here with this Six of Cups. You guys are it's going to be good for the family, good for your children if you do have children, because Tennessee is a good place to raise kids. I would say that it's good for education and retirees. My hometown is, but it's good for the children. And I see the Two of Wands here. You guys are going to be able to make some moves here, see some progress, reach some goals. Got the world in your mind. The world is yours here. Tennessee looks like to be a good look for you guys. But the only thing I see here, like I say, double success on the yes and a success card and yes. Just pay attention to the contracts that you're signing when it comes to your jobs, when it comes to your home. I'm really feeling that this is real estate about finding you a place to live in Tennessee. Do seek out the help of a real estate agent for that. But it's gonna be good. Congratulations. Yay. All right, that's what I've got for you. I hope that was helpful, darling.
Hi, Izzy, or Hakeem. Hakeem the Dream. I'm looking at Izzy's. I started laying the cards, and I could have started channeling right there, because I could feel the anger, and there's like partial disgust, and there's like this you don't know what you're talking about sort of energy coming from her. I don't know if to me it seems as if one of you is it's like one of you is okay with or without, and the person, there's like a family vibe to something. So I don't know if this had to do with having children or having a family, but this is what it feels like to me. This is how I feel it coming in. And I'm sorry, because I don't want to hurt your feelings, but it is her. um, it's sort of like saying this person doesn't know how to be in a family. This person doesn't understand certain things about being in a family or having happiness. One of you is very solo, like bachelorette type solo. One of you is very solo. And when you're solo like that, sometimes those folks, like a life path number 7, they're in their head or they're in their mind, and sometimes those social aspects that are required in social situations can get the better of them. Because down here I saw that perhaps you said something, or because that's what it's looking like to me, like hearing you or reading a text or something. I'm also hearing not being there for another person, not understanding of being there for another person. This may be a mother or a mother figure involved in this, but to me, it's sort of like I need to go do this because they came in and they asked me to go, and now I need to go, and there was a big fuss, and the response that you had was opposite this person's value system, and it feels like one of you is going, there's got to be a misunderstanding about all of this. They wouldn't say something like that, do something like that. And It's like hearing a hard truth that nobody asked for. I also kind of catch from her that there's a very strong ambition to do something, but it's pointing to the family card, commitment, family, children. And then I have another person over here that I have someone who is always calling for the other, like, come and help me, come and save me. It feels like a grown adult child that is still raising their parent. It feels a lot like that. And you may have stood up to it and said, "Screw this crap! I don't want to be a part of that." One of you is saying this. It's one or the other. And it doesn't necessarily make it fair for the natural course of things. Is that once you begin your own family and your own life, really, you pull away from the rest so that you can form your own foundation and begin to grow your own tree. And someone here has not understood that. Like, maybe they don't understand. You're not single. You can't do those things or say those things anymore. But I might as well be single because you're always running over there, running over there and running over there. Yeah, I get too much separation of time between you and another person just puts too many thoughts in someone's head. Like, it really does. And believe it, I think you already know this. They've already run and told the person that they're always running to. They've already said something to them. They've had a big fuss about the breakup that you guys have had or the separation between the two of you. And they've already got some sort of affirmative, yeah. They can't talk to you that way. They can't ask you to stop having sex, or they can't ask you to stop doing what comes naturally to you. They can't ask you to remove all parts of their identity just for you. It's kind of crappy. But some of it, believe it or not, has to do with a person being very, very, very sensitive. They don't know the real world or how the real world works. Like, they want very grand things, but they have not walked the path to get those grand things. So they don't know the journey. They don't know what it takes. If you're wondering if things are going to repair between the two of you, I mean, immaturity doesn't really have a timeline. If there's to me, this is like family members or people at work. No, I swear to God, this person wants a family or they want children, but they want it done a certain way. And they just don't think that you can live up to the hype. There's also a financial issue where perhaps they're making the grandiose of their dreams more important than the person that's right in front of them. Yeah, I don't know if they saw some notification on your phone or something, or some piece of mail that came in the mail. Could have been from your ex, or if you have an ex-spouse. And man, this person kind of ran with it. If you want to know if they're going to, like, make a choice, because I see the rejection here. Man, if you told her that she needed to lose weight and she left, then my job here is done. Because, man, you know better. You know better. I'm going to stop. I saw that and I went, boop. Hell no. Go ahead, girl.
Well, she wants to know if her friend slept with her last ex. Well, I got karmic friends came out. Can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. This bitch is a frenemy. I'm sorry.
Is
I don't
that what
know.
she
I mean,
said? I'm seeing it now.
that's what. Yeah, that's what my no. That's what my ancestor told me. Her friend is not her friend. Wolf in sheep's
No, yeah,
clothing. Oh, I'm sorry. You were replying to somebody else. My
no,
bad.
because one person thinks they're above the other one. They think they're better than the other one. They think that they know more than the other one. They think it's
But
a
the bad part about it
snob.
is
It's like a
she and
snob.
she's got exactly the cyberbully. That's what that speaks up to me. She has a snobbish
See that Page
attitude,
of
like
Swords in
she's so
reverse?
good.
She ain't your friend.
She's so good, and not only that, her money's funny. She living above her being mean. She want to be IG famous, IG rich, but she ain't.
Dude, I'm telling you, I saw that.
She doing it for the
Like where
gram.
somebody was like, oh, I have these big, huge, I want 10 of pentacles, I want 10 of cups, but you're not the one that's going to do it.
Yeah, and
It's
then I
almost like you're
see
not good
the
enough
ex,
to do it with me. It's weird.
and then she plots and plans on you and what this is not the first guy that you've had that she's liked and been interested in. I'm not gonna say he's the first that she's ever slept with. He may be just the first you found out about. And it's just quick fat. I see it. I don't, man, big dick energy. It won't be the last that she'll sleep with either if you keep her around. Just this what I'm seeing. Got the death card here. Four swords. Yeah, this won't be put to rest until you end like the relationship with her. You're gonna have she's uh, hopefully she just goes after your exes. But be careful. She may go after your man that you with currently, or she may be flirting with the men that you are with currently. But yeah, girl, she's a thought bot, undercover thought bot at that. She might show you how she thoughts around with other people, but I would never do that to you. She's gonna never do that a lot. But she's a karmic friend. She envies you. She looks up to you. She wants to be like you. She sees you as want to be your competition. She thinks she's better, but you get better quality men. Damn. If she wasn't so damn envious and juggling, that's nothing. Two of Pentacles. If she would concentrate more on wanting to find one man and ho hop from man to man, she might actually find somebody that would be interested in her. But you got to realize that's that vibration and that energy that you're carrying. If you carrying that city girl energy, you're gonna attract guys that want that city girl energy. But now, if you doing the Jasmine Sutherland, you're gonna make a whole out of me girl energy where she want to be, with her man or whatever, you're gonna attract quality people. But she don't even believe she's quality. It's just her own insecurity. So hey, she got to work on that. But you better, this will be a friend you should treat accordingly. You see who she is. You've already picked it, and act accordingly when you deal with her. You a good one. Cause I'm quick to it. Ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. But anyways, I hope that was helpful. Oh, second man. What? That's the second one she done did it with? She's married and acts innocent and faithful. Oh, no, no, no. And her husband ain't stroking it right. But yeah. She, he stepped out on her too. Let me shut up. Okay. That's not the best there, Lauren. Yeah. Angel said tell it. She agrees with us, Miriam. We were on it.
Well, I kind of get something like trying to catch him, in the act, acting shady, you know, you maybe perhaps trying to address it. Here's the bad part, and I agree with her, is this is a weak spot for them, a temptation for them to go after. Like, you already know this person well enough to know that. So there's this dude, I hope I catch him in the act. I'm going to leave work early, get in the vehicle. I'm going to put a tracker on their vehicle. You better not have. But I do see things kind of going on while a person's at work. It's sort of like one. I don't know if your friend did this before, but
She says the second time.
oh, she said it's the second time. Well, this is
Yes.
the here, I reported that, so they're out of here. It's sort of like oh, I need help, come help me. Because they may have done that again. Oh, help, I need help. And this dude is looking at the situation and going, oh, okay, they need help, right? And I swear to God, I'm just going to go over there and do whatever this person needs done.
Now,
But it happened while somebody was at work.
the friend is married, and she still want to sleep with the man, the girl's man. Ain't that some shit? Excuse me. Damn. Where's my deck? I just had this deck, y'all. I'm losing it.
Yeah, I have this kind of like sitting and waiting for an opportunity, you know.
The second time, girl. Ooh-wee. See, that you have to be careful with that.
This person's wanting this person's wanting to find someone who can put them in a certain lifestyle. And so they go shopping and there's like no rules in love and war. That's how they kind of come at it.
I have a whole deck. I don't know what I did. Oh, damn, here it is in my face. Y'all forgive me.
Like if you want to know if that actually happened, I see where they had the choice put in front of them and they told them no, but they didn't say anything to you. That's the part. But yeah, this is someone who may text and be like, please help, please help, please help.
So she says in the chat, Miriam, that she confronted both of them and they didn't admit it, but verbally abused her. Ain't that some shit?
Mm-mm.
She's going after men that won't spend money on her, though. She's not all there. Lauren.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's on the prowl for somebody who can put her in a certain lifestyle. That's like her gig. Like she got some sort of, what do they call it? The dating app? Swipe right?
POL. Well, she got plenty of fish.
I don't know. She got something, but she spends time doing that.
That's sad.
She
Okay,
ain't
let
gonna
me
find
see.
nothing.
Yeah,
And see, that's
Lauren
the
does
thing,
deserve
man.
better.
How do you like admit that, you know, this person was asking for help and then you got this dum dum who just walked up in it? They shouldn't have. They shouldn't have seen it. Like if this person ran off on you, they saw it quick enough because she wants a certain lifestyle. And if your ex could not, like, I'm seeing that your ex showed up with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse because they've been waiting a while, like, to try to do something. And then if he ran
Dang.
off, he showed up and she was like, oh no, 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 you're not enough. So it was like a really bad thing. Self-sabotage. Self-sabotage.
I saw that it wasn't even, it's nothing about it. They did it maybe once or twice and it ended as fast as it started. But,
Yeah, it was
I
discarded
hope she
rather
could.
quickly.
Yeah, it ended as fast as it started.
All right. The Kelly vlog. Do you have Dante?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kelly and Dante. What was the question again? Dante and I reconcile. No contact with Dante. Okay. Well,
Gabriel
let's see.
Reynolds, I got you. I'm also a veteran.
How
Good
does
news.
Dante feel about Kelly? Let's see. I'm let me see what's going on with y'all here. Hmm. Interesting. Well, Kelly, I don't know. You said you guys are in no contact, so I don't know if you have children or not. But it seems like he wanted a family with you and saw you as having a family, but he's not happy with you right now. Yeah, you say y'all have no contact. He's not happy, but he's still thinking about you, looking at pictures about you, going over the memories, the good memories about you guys, and maybe he might even still be wanting this family. You guys may have talked about family, having a family at the time, and you feel like, oh, you like him. You feel like y'all have twin flame, that y'all have this social connection here, spiritual connection. But y'all said, ooh, girl, ooh, Kelly, you really said some things in y'all last conversation. There was some hurtful words, and I feel like you bitter about it. Were you the one that said the hurtful words? Hmm. Foundation here, established family security. So you guys were on the same page when it came to having a family or wanting a family with each other, but your mouths got you in here. You guys don't know how to communicate. Like I have to say this every time I do these readings. Um, Arguments are 80% not what you say, and 80% not what you say, but how you say it. So ooh, share reflection. I feel like here both of you may have a mouth, Kelly. I feel like you both may have a mouth, and y'all can get right with each other. So let's see what his intentions and next move is going to be. What do I see here for his intentions and next step moves for judgment? Oh, in reverse. Hmm. Let me see. Come on, give me two more. Give me two more. No, my deck ain't in upside down. I got a mix. Okay, so let's see.
Real quick,
Um,
Gabriel, is your mother, is she transitioned? Is she gone from us?
what?
You put it in the chat.
Okay, so his intention, I don't think he planning on coming back right now. And I don't think he's gonna come back. I got the five of swords here, so he might be the one with the slick mouth. And if you guys do talk again, he gonna have something else to say. It's like a judgment card, like it might be supposed to be. That's not reconciliation at all. Not in a good way. Then we got the Knight of Swords in reverse. He might have, and then the Knight of Swords. Okay, that's interesting. Have you ever had a card? My initial card is the Knight of Swords in reverse, and then my clarifying card is the Knight of Swords in the upright. So he's gonna come with you if for some reason. It doesn't look like he may be the one reconciling. If you decide to contact him to have a conversation with him, it's gonna be lies in between truths, half lies. He's gonna be like twisting the shit he say. You gotta watch out for double speak. Him trying to be a wordsmith here and win his way, and that's gonna lead to a tower all over again. So I mean, I don't see him coming towards you. If for some reason, circumstances, or you decide to get in touch with him, bring you two together for a conversation, he's still on that I was right. I'm gonna prove that I was right mode. He gonna say what he got to say at all costs to get his point across. And yeah, that's over with. Queen of Wands here with this tower. Um, I got a fire sign woman here as the reason for this tower. I don't know if that's the third party, if that's you, but whoever the fire side, this Queen of Wands, this is the Queen of Wands that gets slick at the mouth. And the King of Swords. Okay, this is you guys. It's not gonna work because he is critical and really cutting with his words. He really don't give a damn because he feel like as long as he's telling the truth, he can say how he want to say it, and you should just take it or whatever. And you ain't going for that. You not going for that. You not going for that. Queen of Wands says you got me effed up. You go and he done, yeah. So I don't. Y'all temperaments are two totally different. him being analytical, want to be picky, want everything to go his way, like he knows what's right all the time, like you can't think and trying to belittle you, and you are just as smart and have ambition. You're too ambitious and out there. It's like you are of the wands. You have the fire sign energy coming here. You can't that now. He can't dim your light like that. No, he's not the. He ain't the main character in this relationship. So I don't see him coming back. And if you should, like I say, if circumstances turn around where you guys do have a conversation, he ain't changed. He ain't changed. I hope that's helpful for you, Kelly. Do I have advice? Let me see if I got advice here from my Urzuli Freighter cards. What would be the advice for Kelly moving forward with this man right here? Betrayal. He already betrayed you once. He come back and gonna betray you again. Backstabbing. Let me one more. What you got? Disrespectful. I told you, disrespectful at the mouth. Oh my goodness. Last card for her advice on what this with this situation. Beautification, girl. Go and spend some money on spa day. Enjoy yourself, enjoy your life, look good, smell good, feel good, get out and about and live your life. You're the Queen of Wands. People are attracted to you anyway. He wasn't the only one. Trust and believe. You got some you've been ignoring, knowing that people want your number and trying to get at you, but you've been, hanging around with this one. Girl, please. And he disrespectful too? Nah, boo. Go on and spend your money on spa day, get your hair done, new outfit, get out and about, do you. Do what you want. And this twin flame might have been, but that don't mean. Here's the thing: just because you found your twin flame or false twin, that doesn't mean you necessarily have to be with that person. If they are not, have not met you at your soul's vibration of evolution, because you realize as a twin flame, you guys have a greater mission to complete together. Both of you are learning and evolving in this time and to meet. So sometimes you meet a twin, but they are not on your level. They're not trying to evolve. They may want to stay on that low vibration for whatever reason, circumstances, conditioning, whatever it is for them, trauma they don't want to deal with. And if they're not on your level, baby, you ain't got to settle for that. You ain't got to go through this and keep waiting on them to come back, waiting on them to come back. You can cut the cord with that twin flame and get a soulmate that matches you on a better frequency and that you guys can, conquer the world with. But that's what I got for you, Kelly, baby. I hope I was helpful. Let me look at the comments here. You okay, Miriam?
No.
What happened?
Gabriel happened.
Oh, poor baby. Let me shut up. Let me get out here and see Kelly's comment.
Gabriel happened. I can see in because I have like 2 pieces of news to give to Gabriel.
Oh.
And okay. Sometimes doing this job sucks, but we got to do it. Gabriel Reynolds, this one's for you, babe. Your father has watched. He's watched how hard you wanted this and how hard you've worked for this. Okay? He was also there when you had your accident. Okay? Wherever you traveled to, he followed you and he watched the determination that you had in your gut to follow through. To me, this is a dream that you had to perhaps purchase a house or a home. It's not just being able to stand up on your own 2 feet. It's putting a strong foundation underneath yourself so that you could have the career and have the things, because I have support for that, and there might be someone that you met. I can see this person who both of you share the same dream, you know. And your father, I mean, there's some sort of comment here that he's making about how you got hurt. I don't know if you slipped in the water or slipped on your back or something. To me, it could have also been like a car accident at night and there's water. So I'll just cut straight to the point because there's a clock on this, and I think you already know that you feel the clock. You knew there was a clock, you just didn't know what it was for. Is that correct? Gabriel, you felt like a time pressure, like there isn't enough time. I don't have enough time. When the choice comes and is in front of you, you're going to have to make a choice. And if I'm honest with you, the foolishness here of what happened could have been embarrassing. You know, you're looking at what would make you happy, but I'm not sure if you know. To me, it looks as if your father purchased a house of some kind or something for your mother. Is that true? It's something he built up and you want to aspire to him. There's admiration there, but just let me know. If he passed away in the military and you always dreamed of being able to do,
He keeps saying yes in the chat, Miriam.
I know, it's just really hard to say because he's not expecting this. And I can feel it because it's not how you're going to get your house.
Oh, baby. Yeah.
The clock is not for you. The clock is for your mother. So he wants you to go home. He wants you to go home. Your mother will not have much time. And he's waiting for her. He's here. He's coming and he's like on standby and he's very excited to see her. He's very excited to talk with her. I think he's more excited about seeing her than he is about you quite possibly becoming an officer or something. But he's here and he's waiting for her. So he needs you to go home to your mother and he wants you to use wisdom around this choice and this decision because when the diagnosis comes, she's going to need you. And the wisdom that he's asking you has more to do with being a leader than it does with being a leader in the military. He needs you to take over the responsibilities to take care of your mother until she goes. I see that once the diagnosis is made, she will have roughly 5 months. In the 6th month, she will go. And you have to get the affairs in order. And this leadership that he's asking you to do, he's asking several times for you to do. He's waiting for her. He knows that it's not your dream, but it's how you're going to get the house. And the sacrifice you're going to have to take is actually positive. If this is a very swift, movement for you. You may receive a text or a phone call, a piece of information that may come to you within the next week or month, and it's calling for you to stand down. When this thing comes, stand down. Stand down. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. If you're thinking in your head, there's no way this could happen, you need to call your mom and you need to ask her to be honest with you. If she's been hiding things from you, not to worry you and not to upset you, because your father is here kind of saying, don't allow her to kind of handicap what needs to be settled, signed, taken care of before she goes. I'm so sorry. And yeah, that needs to be the last of it, because I don't think I could go on after that.
That's it.
He doesn't know. Like, he doesn't know. But this is how his dad's coming in, like a request. Like, please understand this was all for the good to kind of, to me, it looks like your dad went in there and did a leg sweep and said, get him out of the game. But he's so happy and proud. Like, he's proud of you. But he is saying family first. All the right doors will open. But I need you to call your mom.
Wow. Sending you love and comfort, Gabriel, and healing energy for your mom. Wow, that's going to be it for the night, people.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Don't apologize. That was much needed.
No, I mean,
Don't apologize.
I'm sorry for the loss.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like, I wish you could see what his dad, look, his dad is just all over this reading. His dad is just everywhere, all over this reading, looking out for mom. And look at him, he's just like the king of pentacles, the king of swords, the king of cups. His dad is all over this reading. He's grateful too. You're welcome, sir. All right, that's enough of that. Quit looking at it, Miriam. Quit looking at it. It just touched my heart, It just touched my heart. Okay, so Cassandra and I are going to come back tomorrow night at 7 p.m. to do more of your questions. Please do not forget, we're doing $25 tarot emailed readings for you guys. And you can also book a reading with us if you need to sit with us one-on-one. We're very happy to do that. Thank you, Heather, for letting us use your channel. And thank you,
Heather,
Tess and Allie and everybody who helped out to get these messages out.
Bye, everybody. Love and light.
Love and light, you guys. Thanks, Kass. Love you.